New South Wales Health Pathology is the largest public pathology service provider in Australia, with over 60 laboratories and 240 collection centres across the state. We work hard to produce, interpret, and deliver vital information to clinicians of all disciplines. We're building a better health system, both public and private. Pathology information is involved in over 70% of all diagnoses. It is at an exciting point in its evolution. Pathology is a service which is ripe for digital disruption. We have long been digital from the analysis stage, but now we're seeing a shift up the process. Digitising whole specimens can happen sooner. Imagine the possibilities. Being able to access the best clinicians and their experience from across the state and beyond instantly, anytime, anywhere. Genomics and anatomical pathology, AP, are leading the charge. Both have technology available right now to fully digitise their specimens, from full genome sequencing to full-side scanning, and the other disciplines are not far behind. But to make this a reality, we have to get the basics right. We need to ensure that we do not drown in the data, and at the risk of sounding a little cliche, we adapt to swim in it, because the volumes of data are only going to grow from here on in. We're anticipating genomics alone will require over a petabyte of data under management within 4 years. AP is 4 times that again. Now, AWS provides some great services, but for us to access them securely and efficiently, we need to be able to govern. Utility, ensuring that best practice, security and management policies are in place. Access, managing authorization, ensuring the data is available to our clinicians whenever they need it. And cost. We need to be able to optimize the cost as well as allocate it to the relevant business unit. Enter storage orchestration. Now, this is a microservice that we've delivered which ensures all these 3 goals are met. Think robots in a warehouse. They basically move the packages around into the best shelf at any given time. That's what storage orchestration does. It provides a reliable means of queuing up file transfers into or ingesting them within the AWS platform. It then applies policies and facilities for us to move these packages around as the data is required, and also move them between different services as appropriate. We're able to move data temporarily off the S3 and Glacier packages into EFS storage for broader access by contemporary current software and in future developments. We can manage storing of information using the best process appropriate given the business context. For example, we may have a patient who comes in for a new test a year after the initial one. Using storage orchestration, we can ensure that bulk Glacier retrieval is used while the patient's initiation of their visit is occurring, rather than waiting until the new genomic sequencing or variant analysis being complete. This provides a perception of high performance at the minimum cost. Finally, we can tag our research data and make sure that that can be transferred reliably into a properly governed research data service for access from research institutions. Now, to build this, we partnered with experts in digital platforms, Deloitte Platform Engineering. Together, we designed a hybrid serverless and PaaS architecture, which enables our lean team to provide a fully scalable solution, which is proactively managed at the fraction of the cost of the traditional approach. The orchestrator is a collection of Lambda functions, Node.js Lambda functions, which interact with RDS, messaging, and storage APIs. We've also added a transloader Elastic Beanstalk app, which interacts with the storage orchestration engine through messaging services. And this handles things like long-running operations such as 220 gig full genome transfers. The storage orchestration service was delivered from Deloitte within 6 weeks with only 2 resources. Now, with policies, what we're able to do is provide the power for the consumers of this microservice to be able to dictate exactly how they want their storage managed. It'll be able to retrospectively allow an easy adjustment of how the storage is managed as our clinicians grow and evolve in their understanding of how to best use this information in the future. Now, non-functionals are always an important thing when we're considering options, and in this particular scenario, orchestrated object storage provides a very strong case, with providing a stronger quality of service across the board. And while not the driving factor in any clinical service, cost is always an important consideration. And with orchestrated object service storage, we're able to achieve a 20 times cost efficiency across the board. Through new initiatives such as S3 Analytics, we'll be able to confidently adjust these policies into the future and drive further cost efficiencies out of that. Innovations like this allow our IT group to shift off solving difficult technology problems to partnering with the business in their drive towards digital transformation. Thank you.